we have our first flashlight from Wurkkos. It's a pretty interesting one, so let's check it out. Let's open it up. As you can see, it came with some other stuff. And here it is, the HD01 PRO EDC flashlight. And yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty cool. Let's turn it on. As you can see, it's locked. To unlock it, simply press it 4 times. Yeah, now we're good. Let's check it out a bit closer. As you can see, it has a pretty cool flat shape, which, yeah, has a lot of benefits. Firstly, as it is flat, it'll be pretty comfortable to carry it around in your pocket, and because of its shape, it can actually stand on all sides. Yeah, pretty cool. Along with that, it does also have a pretty decent pocket clip, which is pretty sturdy, but it has only one position, so that's a bit unfortunate. Besides that, there's also a direct USB-C charging port, which is pretty cool, and pretty decent magnetic base. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And when it comes to the size, it's 111.5 millimeters in total length. It weighs precisely 100 grams, and from the end, it's 27 by 17 millimeters. Now, let's check out all the functions. It has a lot of them. First, let's start with the front button. One click turns on a laser, which is pretty cool. Then, one click turns it off. Double click turns on the floodlight mode, and by holding the button, you can change the brightness settings. And by clicking it 3 times, you get the RGB light mode, which is pretty cool, in case you like it. And when it comes to the rear button, one click turns on the main white light, and then one click turns off. Hold the button to go through all the brightness settings, and then 2 clicks turns on UV mode, which is pretty cool. 3 clicks turns on strobe, or the flashing light, and yeah, 4 clicks locks the flashlight. As you can see, now it's locked, and then 4 clicks to unlock it. Now let's compare it side by side with my AceBeam EC20. They both are pretty similar in size, but when it comes to power, yeah, AceBeam takes this one. There's a pretty big difference. Yeah, but they're not entirely comparable, as yeah, this one does have a laser as well as some other functions that AceBeam doesn't, like the UV light and floodlight, which both are pretty cool. Yeah, now let's see, is it waterproof? It does advertise an IP65 waterproof rating, which should mean it can be quickly ducked in water and should be okay. So let's do that. Let's duck it in for a couple seconds. Now let's take it out, dry it off, and let's see, does it work? Yeah. What about the laser? Yeah, everything seems good. Yeah, pretty cool. In my opinion, the laser is actually the most underrated part, yeah, on a flashlight. It's actually so useful when you're in the woods or wherever, to just have the possibility to instantly point out anything you need. It's pretty cool and useful. So yeah, I'll continue carrying it, especially when I need a laser. And yeah, let's make an update review in about, I don't know, a month or 2, how it's holding up. And yeah, if you want to pick one up, I'll leave the links in the description. If you like this review, leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye!